allegedly Messiah was in some kind of gay relationship with a classmate or somebody in school. They were under the age of 17 sharing adult photos, even though they weren't adults.
So, but then yeah, that's I think that's why I was excited. I wanted to see what that felt like, and I wanted, you know what I mean? Everybody want people to
Can't seem to stay away from drama. And this time, it's not King Harris making headlines. It's his older son, Messiah. Word is Ty allegedly disowned him after a leaked video surfaced online, and fans are losing their minds trying to figure out what really went down. Messiah has always been the quiet one. No flashy lifestyle, no messy IG posts, none of the wild energy that usually surrounds the Harris family. He's been keeping a low profile ever since his early days on T and Tiny, the family hustle, and people started noticing he was slowly disappearing from the show while his siblings stayed front and center. But when that leaked video allegedly dropped, everything changed overnight. He's always had an old soul that, but now he's like Benjamin Buttons with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where he gets it. The footage, which fans claim exposed details about Messiah's private life, caused a storm on social media. Everyone had something to say, but the loudest silence came from Ty himself. The man, who always has a comment ready, didn't post, didn't speak, didn't even throw out a cryptic quote. That quiet hit hard, and fans started piecing things together, wondering if the rapper had truly cut off his own son. Now, what made you take the different route from the trap route like your dad? I didn't grow up in the trap. Simple as that. I didn't grow up in the trap. He grew up in that. He did all type of that stuff. So, many people believe the situation touched a nerve in Ty, especially since hip-hop hasn't always been welcoming when it comes to certain lifestyles. The fact that Messiah's alleged video even became a trending topic says a lot about how ruthless the internet can be. But the bigger shock was how quick people were to assume that Ty's silence meant rejection instead of protection. What's wild is that Messiah is not the only one who stepped back from the spotlight. His younger brother Danjadani did too, but for a completely different reason. He reportedly turned down a huge offer, around $80,000, just to stay on Family Hustle because he didn't want to ride off his father's fame. And there was a lady who called Rashida's business saying that her son and Kai were having an inappropriate relationship and he was gay and she was trying to confront her and stuff like that. He wanted to earn his own respect, even linking up with J. Cole to build something on his own terms. Meanwhile, Messiah's exit feels different, more emotional, more layered. Ty has always been the type to keep his kids grounded, to make them hustle for what they want instead of handing them success. But now fans are asking, is this really about tough love or something deeper? He spoke on how you turned down $80K from Family Hustle. Now talk to us about that. It was just time, to just branch out and do my own thing, focus more on me and just find a little bit more about who I am. Some are saying Ty might have distanced himself because of Messiah's alleged sexuality, and that's what's sparking the outrage online. The crazy part, Messiah hasn't said a single word about the rumors or the footage. No statement, no denial, nothing. That silence has people questioning if he's protecting his peace or hiding pain, especially since it doesn't look like his dad's coming to defend him anytime soon. Fans online are calling out Ty and Tiny for hypocrisy, reminding everyone that they've had their own scandals and were once dragged for freaky situations. So why turn on their son now? The internet is saying, if you can love King despite his wild behavior, how can you disown Messiah for something he didn't even confirm? Some users even added, it don't matter if
he turned down $80K from Family Hustle. Now, talk to us about that.
It was just time, to just branch out and do my own thing, focus more on me, and just...
Not. That's still your blood. That's still your son. It's clear that people are fed up with the double standards, and until someone from the Harris family speaks up, the rumors won't stop. With Messiah staying quiet, King stirring new controversies, including rumors about getting an older woman pregnant, and T.I. posting like nothing's happening, this family's name just keeps spinning in the headlines. Whatever's going on behind closed doors, fans can feel that tension, and it's only getting harder to ignore. T.I.'s family been under the microscope for years, but lately, things got real messy. Fans can't stop talking about how the Harris household is falling apart right in front of the cameras. Messiah, who's always been the chill one, is now at the center of a rumor storm that just won't die down. The leaked footage had folks speculating everything from his identity to his relationship with his father, and the silence from both sides only made the situation feel heavier. T.I., who's never afraid to voice his opinion, whether it's politics, music, or even other rappers, suddenly went ghost. No social media shade, no family statement, nothing. That's not the T.I. people are used to seeing. So now everyone's reading between the lines, assuming his silence means there's truth behind the rumors. Some fans believe it's a family issue being handled privately, while others swear it's proof that T.I. turned his back on Messiah just because of who he might be. Either way, it's got people divided. And while Messiah is handling it by keeping to himself, King Harris is out here being the total opposite, loud, reckless, and staying viral every other week. Between getting into arguments, flashing money online, and allegedly getting an older woman pregnant, King's been giving the blogs nonstop content. Some even say he did that on purpose, that getting a woman pregnant was a way to shut down whispers about his own alleged DL behavior. Whether that's true or not, the Harris family's reputation been looking shaky, and T.I.'s social media posts about family unity don't match the chaos fans are seeing play out. The public's reaction been explosive. Comment sections across platforms lit up with people calling out what they see as straight-up hypocrisy. They're saying, how can T.I. and Tiny judge their son when their own name's been tied to way worse situations? It's like the internet's holding up a mirror and reminding them this family's no stranger to scandal. Others jumped in defending Messiah, saying, even if the rumors were true, that doesn't give Ty a reason to walk away from his kid. That's your blood, one fan wrote. It don't matter what people say, a father's love ain't supposed to have conditions. People also pointed out how T.I. seems to still defend King, no matter what trouble he stirs up. But when it comes to Messiah, the vibe feels cold and distant. The conversation's gone from gossip to a real debate about parenting acceptance and what family loyalty looks like when fame and pride get in the way. Some insiders even claim Messiah's staying quiet, not out of shame, but because he knows talking would only make things worse, especially with his dad's public image always being about control and power. But here's where it gets really wild. The street's been whispering that this whole situation runs way deeper than a leaked video or family drama. Some people think it's exposing cracks in T.I.'s image that he's been trying to keep polished for years. See, T.I.'s always pushed that family-first, king-of-the-house type of energy. But when fans look at how things are playing out, that picture don't look as perfect anymore. People have been saying this could be karma catching up. All those years of controlling narratives, lecturing everybody on loyalty, now facing it inside his own household. It's ironic, because T.I. built his career off being a voice of reason, always schooling rappers about respect and discipline. Yet when it comes to his own son, the silence is deafening. Fans are calling it the biggest contradiction in his career, and they're not holding back. Some are even digging up old interviews where he bragged about being a hands-on father, comparing that to now, a moment where his son might need him the most, and he's nowhere to be found. That kind of absence speaks volumes, and the internet's eating it up like drama.
But now he's like Benjamin Buttons with it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where he gets.
It's candy. Now, here's the twist. Insiders close to the Harris family allegedly say Messiah's been cutting ties for months, even before the video rumors. According to them, he's been moving more private, focusing on music behind the scenes, and staying away from Hollywood circles completely. That might explain his silence. Maybe he's not hiding from embarrassment. Maybe he's done playing the fame game altogether. Still, it's hard to ignore that his name's been trending more for speculation than art. And that's gotta sting, especially when you got King Harris constantly turning up, going live, acting out, and pulling stunts that keep overshadowing everything else. The contrast between those two brothers couldn't be bigger. One's quiet and private, the other's loud and unpredictable. And that dynamic got people wondering if there's jealousy inside the family. Like maybe Messiah always felt overlooked while King got all the attention, even when it was negative. If that's true, this might not just be about a scandal. It could be about years of tension finally boiling over in public view. What really sent fans into a frenzy was when T.I. recently posted a cryptic message about protecting your peace and cutting off toxic energy. Right after the story started spreading, people instantly connected it to Messiah, assuming it was a subtle shot or a confirmation that the rumors were true. The timing couldn't have been worse because instead of clearing the air, it only added more confusion and more backlash. That post had comment sections exploding with fans saying, "So, you calling your own son toxic now?" Others jumped to his defense, claiming it was just bad timing and not about Messiah at all. But let's be honest, T.I. knows how social media works. He's been in the game too long not to know how fans read between the lines. If it wasn't about his son, he could have cleared it up quick, but he didn't. That's what keeps the internet talking, that mix of pride, mystery, and ego. Meanwhile, other rappers and industry insiders been quietly reacting too. A few of them like shady posts. Some unfollowed T.I. altogether, and one even dropped a comment saying, "Sometimes it's the ones closest to you that disappoint you most." Nobody named names, but the timing made it obvious what they were referring to. Even old interviews of Ty talking about parenting resurfaced, with fans clowning him for not living up to his own words. The Harris brand, once known for being a picture of Southern success, now looks like a soap opera unfolding in real time. And while Tiny's been silent through it all, her absence in defending either side makes it look like even she's picking peace over participation. But let's not act like the industry doesn't love a scandal. This situation turned into free promo overnight. Messy blogs, gossip pages, and reaction channels been milking it nonstop, all while T.I. continues to post motivational quotes like nothing's going on. It's almost like he's daring people to keep speculating, feeding the fire by pretending there ain't no smoke. Fans are torn between respecting the family's privacy and demanding answers, and that's where the real suspense comes in. Because if T.I. ever decides to speak up, you already know it's going to shake the internet. People want to hear him say it. Did he really turn his back on his own son? Or is this just another misunderstood situation that got blown out of proportion by the internet? Until he addresses it head-on, the story keeps writing itself in real time. So now the question is, how long can T.I. keep quiet before it backfires completely? Because silence might seem powerful, but in the age of social media, silence looks like guilt. Messiah might be fine staying out the spotlight, but the internet's not going to let this one fade. Not when the story got all the elements: fame, family, loyalty, and mystery. It's the kind of drama that keeps trending, especially when people feel like they're watching the downfall of hip-hop royalty. And the craziest part, nobody really knows the truth yet. Maybe Messiah is staying quiet to protect his father's image. Maybe T.I. is staying quiet to protect his son. Or maybe, just maybe, there's a whole different story waiting to explode. Whatever the truth is, one thing's for sure, this ain't the end of the Harris saga. The streets are watching, the blogs are watching, and every new post from T.I. feels like a clue in a family mystery that just keeps getting deeper. Stay tuned, because this storm ain't over yet, and when it breaks, it's gonna shake the whole internet to its core.